Hello, today we are in podcast 3. We have two new stories, relationship stuff again. So here we go. My 23 female, boyfriend 24 male, wants to move in with me, but I want him to live alone first. Alright, let's get started. My boyfriend and I have been together for 10 months. He's lived with his parents, 50, both male and female. Younger brothers, 10, 16, and 18, no sisters. Before current events, he was over at my place basically every night. A couple of nights ago, he said he wants to move in with me if I'm up for it. I've been to his place more than once. I've seen how his dynamic works. His mother does everything for all 5 men in that house: the cooking, the cleaning, the works. Basically, all they have to do is put their laundry away after she washes dishes, irons, and folds them. The reason the parents aren't forcing them to contribute is that this was part of the parents' agreement. He works, she stays at home, so she raises the kids, runs the household. He pays for everything, with one cause being that she's doing everything. There's no need to involve the boys. As a result, my boyfriend cannot do anything. I don't know how much of this actual cluelessness and how much of him is trying out new stuff, but he has always told me completely, and I have checked this with his mother, that he can't even fry an egg, which is why when my boyfriend suggested moving in together, I want him to live alone first. His plan was basically to go straight from his mom's house to my flat. I told him my hesitation, which is that he can't do chores. He then offered to pay more than 75% of the rent in exchange of me doing all the chores. I said no. I don't want to be his mother or his maid. I want to be his girlfriend. Then I told him I want him to live alone, go from his mother's place to his own place. Figured out to do all that stuff he has never done for himself, learning some basic life skills, then revisit us living together. This caused a huge argument, biggest we have ever had. He has taken me saying he has no life skills is an insult, which is to be fair, and has basically said that I clearly don't want him to live with him. I'm pushing the moving in time back and have only said that we'll revisit after a few months of him living alone. I did say revisit because I want to make sure he actually knew what he was doing and wouldn't automatically switch back to offering more rent from no chores. This was all a couple nights ago. He just stopped talking to me. He's at a girl at his mom's and he's online. He's been talking to mutual friends who have said he's responding. He just won't answer any of my calls or texts. He told our friends what's happened and they're on his side saying I'm being really mean and cruel. I love him. I do want him to live with him eventually. I just don't want to live with him if I'm doing everything. The only thing I don't want is for him to pay me extra for doing all the housework. Is there sort of compromise or some other option I'm not seeing? What could I do to fix it? See. So, what do you think of this?
I don't think he really needs to live on his own. He could show by contributing while living with his mom still.
Pretty much, he should probably learn how to cook stuff.
Yeah. Help out around the house. He should do the dishes once in a while. Probably broom, take out the trash. Not all at once, but he could show bit by bit.
But I'm gonna be honest, if he was paying all the rent, I wouldn't mind doing all the chores. That's just me though. That's just me though. If let's say they were paying 90% of everything, and all I had to do was clean, cook, all that stuff, I would not mind at all.
Does sound like a good deal.
But anyways, I would say since you most likely want him to have some cleaning skills, stuff like that, probably gonna end the relationship. The relationship is most likely gonna end. Let's see. There is one update. He said he did call me and agree to talk, and then he basically said he was never going to be willing to learn to do anything, and even suggested dividing up the chores. Then I do my half, and he hires a maid to do his. Suffice to say, this was something of a turnoff, and by the end of the conversation, we broke up.
I'm right on the
What?
money.
But if he has the money, why not to hire a maid too? And he's paying 80%.
More than 75%.
If he would be paying all of it, let's say a good 90% of it, I probably wouldn't mind doing the chores. But I also get what you mean. He doesn't know how to do it.
There is a difference between not wanting to and not, I guess, being able to.
Yeah, life happens. Hopefully, what's it called? Find someone better. Wow, I would say. Let's move on to the next story. What you got? Bro's hungry.
I was thinking about it in the middle of the story for some reason. Can I start anytime? Or,
I didn't even pause it.
uh,
Oh well.
my 22, my boyfriend, 28 male, is ghosting me, and I wonder if he's no longer my boyfriend. Simply put, I cheated.
That's a way to start off the story. Hey, go ahead.
We met in college. He's late to do it because he was in prison falsely. I wasn't satisfied in bed because of how long he'd obviously gone without it. He once said he didn't intend on dating a girl my age. Well, for context, she is 22 and he is 28. Intend on dating a girl my age until I seemed understanding. He's actually very nice. He's very nice looking and he's a decent guy. I tried being patient and he was patient with me when it came to my own baggage. Thing is, I've had two awful boyfriends in the past. One was mocking me all the time. The second was fetishizing me for my race. I'm white, so I was kind of surprised I was a race fetish. He accepted this, and I feel bad because I cheated on him. I felt deserved to be. I felt deserved to have needs met. I don't know how he learned, but he did. I haven't heard from him in a week. Someone asked me on Facebook recently, and he replied, "I'd rather not talk about it now." I'm worried he'll tell people he knows. Anything I can try saving to him. Anything I could try saying to him.
You already have his response. It's over.
Pretty much, yeah.
He doesn't have the guts to tell you, but the relationship's pretty much over. He's done. Simply don't cheat.
That's really the only thing. Just
As for him telling people he knows, oh, he's gonna tell people. It's not like he's gonna
yeah. If not, he's already told them.
pretty much probably just not telling you. You did mess up. As for him probably forgiving you, most likely not gonna happen anytime soon. Say he goes to you. Don't know why you cheated. Now you felt lonely, but probably should have done that with him. Hopefully you guys patch things up. But more than likely you're not.
Most likely, his relationship's over.
There's a comment that says you're single. Not trying to be mean, but at the end of the day, if you really just wanted to have, you know what, should have just broken up with him. And it would have been the end of that. No cheating, no nothing. He probably would have understand that for well, he probably would have understand towards the future, but sucks. But yeah, that's the end of our two stories. Hope you guys liked it. The usual, comment and subscribe. Hope to see you again next time.